This is a warning to every homeowner in British Columbia, and quite frankly, every Canadian who thinks their property is safe. The government is coming for your land, not through eminent domain or some sneaky tax hike, but through the courts, using reconciliation as the Trojan horse. In Richmond BC, a bombshell Supreme Court ruling is rewriting the rules of ownership, without your consent, mind you. The court's ruling has potentially turned your dream home into someone else's ancient claim. This is a letter written by the mayor of Richmond that was hand-delivered to over 150 affected owners, saying that the court's ruling could negatively affect title of their homes and compromise the status and validity of their ownership. This started back in August when a BC Supreme Court judge handed Aboriginal title to over 7.5 square kilometers of prime Richmond real estate. And this was all handed over to the Cowichan tribes. I covered that back then in this video. A massive private property land grab is happening in BC. Is your private property safe? We're talking farms, golf courses, and factories. And yes, your family's backyard. Handed over to the Cowichan tribes under something called Aboriginal title. This August BC Supreme Court decision didn't just redraw the map, it obliterated the security of everyday Canadians. The Cowichan tribes aren't coming for your deeds yet, but the court says the Crown's handouts of private property rights, yeah, those infringe on Indigenous title. So now your options are negotiate, litigate, or buy back your own land. Otherwise, you're squatting on someone else's title. Under UNDRIP and Bill C-15 rammed through in 2021, reconciliation means overriding your deed with Aboriginal title. Private owners? You're the tenants now, settling on someone else's turf. Richmond's mayor calls it one of the most consequential rulings in Canadian history. He's calling for an emergency info session because the residents weren't even in the courtroom. They had no voice, no say, no vote. And this isn't isolated. A massive chunk of BC could be next if more claims hit the courts. This isn't reconciliation. This is a land grab that could wipe out private home ownership across Canada. Your home, your farm, your business, all at risk. And this is not hyperbole. South Africa's reconciliation turned into land seizures and bloodshed. And Canada is heading in the same way, masked as justice.